Participants in the Plenary Assembly of the European Conferences of Major Superiors, associated in the Union of the European Conferences of Major Superiors, visited the Auschwitz Memorial and Museum. The principal theme of the Plenary Assembly taking place at the Higher Seminary in Częstochowa is Monastic Life in Europe, a history full of hope, a hope for history. The guests first visited the site of the former Nazi German Auschwitz II Birkenau concentration and extermination camp, where they saw the ruins of the gas chambers and crematoria, the ramp and extant original brick and wooden barracks. Next, they made their way to the grounds of the former Auschwitz I camp, where they visited the museum exhibition before praying at the death wall and at the cell in the cellar of Block 11, where Saint Maximilian Kolbe died. Sister Ludgardis Kranest, a Salesian and the president of the Union of the Conference of Major Superiors in Europe, said after the visit. The first impression is that it leaves one speechless. That's a very strong feeling. Of course, everyone has heard, read or seen something on the subject of Auschwitz, and such things are also spoken about in Belgium where I live, and yet it is something else entirely to see this place and imagine the masses of people who were murdered here. One might ask oneself who indeed is the man who is capable of doing something of this sort. There is one thing we cannot understand. How could all of Europe permit something of the kind? No one had the courage to say no. The guests also attended Mass celebrated in the historical building of the Camp Laundry at the Auschwitz I site, immediately adjacent to Block 11. The Union of the European Conferences of Major Superiors assembles the conferences of 25 countries, representing about 400,000 religious men and women, including about 40,000 from Poland.